and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl here, Mary Jane, and as always, I'm super excited to be here. Today's video is going to be something special to me, and if you are a mom that's looking to venture back into school, or if you are in school, I'm here to give you some awesome tips that helped me get through it and allowed me to be finally a senior in college. Oh my gosh, guys. It feels so surreal to be this close to the finish line where I am finally going to be able to tell myself that I am a graduate and then venture off and getting other degrees as well. So this is the beginning of such a beautiful journey, and I'm so excited to share it with you all. So, little brief history in regards to schooling for me. So I am currently attending Southern New Hampshire University, and I absolutely love the school. They give you a little insight on basically how it works if you are looking to go to school. So if you did go to a previous school and you're looking to go back to school, but you need to do it online because you now have a family, you have a job, children, whatever, Southern New Hampshire University is going to be the best school for you. And the reason why I say that is because no matter where you are in the world, you can actually go to school online. So it doesn't matter. And that's my favorite thing about the school, is knowing that I have the ability to still be able to maintain all of my courses and everything while going to school online and still getting all the help that I need, and which we're going to get into as well. So that's the first thing. Second thing, credits and all of your courses that you took at your previous school. If it is able to be transferred, then you could definitely use that. You'll go through financial aid, you'll go through admissions. They'll let you pretty much know all of the processes. I'm not really good on all the other stuff. Just to let you know, it was not that hard for me. They took all of the courses that I previously took, anything that was transferable, they made sure that it was transferred successfully, and anything left that I needed to be able to obtain my degree is the amount of credits that I needed to have in order to graduate. That's pretty much it. So that's pretty much the first thing. The second thing, once you're able to figure out what type of major that you're in, for me, I am a computer science major. So once you find the degree that best suits you, now you have to figure out how many courses do you want to take. So depending on your financial aid status or how you're paying, you can also pay out of pocket. And I'm going to also tell you about a really cool program that they have that I'm actually going to do that's going to help me graduate even faster. So I'm just so excited. Alrighty, so you can either do two courses. Two courses is considered as full-time, or you could just do one course. It honestly just depends on your speed. For me, when I first started, I did two courses to see how I was going to be able to manage it all. That was my thing, right? So it wasn't that bad. Now, I'm going to say the ups that I experienced and the downs that I experienced. The downs that I experienced are literally on me and the things that I did wrong, okay? So when it comes to the downs, the one thing I did not do is manage my time successfully. So when going back to school and making that decision that you want to go back to school, you have to make sure that you have the time to do it. And quite honestly, anybody has the time to do it. It's just how you manage it. So my schedule that I did that was not the right schedule was I went to work during the day. I picked up my daughter from school. And after I picked up my daughter, I went home and I told myself I'm too tired. I have to focus on cooking dinner, cleaning, and everything. And at the very last part of my day, cooking, cleaning, bath time, making sure my daughter goes to sleep, workout, and everything, I told myself, well, I could do schoolwork now. Wrong. You definitely do not want to do that if you're looking to go back to school. It's just honestly not going to work. What worked for me is simple. I made sure that I mushed my schooling into my schedule. And what I say by mush is I went to work. Of course, I worked my 8 to 4:30, and then I picked up my daughter from school. After that, I had timers on my phone for every minute of the night at that point. It was very vital if I really wanted to be successful in school. So my daughter had to get picked up about 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock, I took 30 minutes out of that time to spend time with her, go to the grocery store, get everything I need. When that timer went off, I knew that I need to get home as fast as I could so I could finish my day. So I had another timer, 30 minutes, where I spent time with my baby girl. We played, we have a great time with each other, we cooked dinner with each other. I will be posting some really easy, quick 30 minutes or less dinners that toddlers love. And if you're not a meat lover, you're gonna love it even more because there is no meat involved. And trust me, they're still super, super yummy, and it's good to help you as well manage your weight. So just know that that's coming soon. Anyway, as I was stating before, after I spent time with my daughter, I then made sure I set another timer. That timer, and I call them the 30-minute timers, because that's literally all it takes for moms to really focus and jump in and do what we need to do, right? So 30-minute timer, spend time with my daughter. 30-minute timer, we cook dinner. 30-minute timer, bath time. 30-minute timer, she's chilled, she's taken a bath, she's played, she's eating, and now we're just waiting for her to go to sleep at 8:30. In that time frame, 30-minute workout. There are so many easy 30-minute workouts. If you want that content, I'll be more than happy to show you guys what I did to help me during that time as well. But simple workouts, definitely, because you don't want to do anything too heavy when you know you have schoolwork to do. After I did my 30-minute timers, then about 7:30, 8 o'clock, really just depending on when you eat dinner and when you go to bed. If your time frame is like 10 o'clock, then I would say you need to be done with all of your daily duties about 7, 8 o'clock. Because then I gave myself a 2-hour timer. That gave me 2 hours to learn the content, 2 hours to learn everything I needed to learn, do my homework, discussion posts, pretty much everything. One of the most important things about SNHU when you're doing your schoolwork is going to be your discussion post. The small assignments do count. That is what made me have late assignments, and that is what was dropping my grade faster than when I signed up to go to school. So if you do not want that to be you, that is going to be the main important thing. Make sure that you have time management so you can do it. The 30-minute timers, they definitely work. It's going to take some time getting used to, but that was my tactic, and it worked for me. 30-minute timers, get into it. Another thing that made me not be so successful in school was my late assignments. And I can sit here and I can honestly blame it on the fact that my life was completely insane. Or I can own up to it and realize that the first part that we just talked about, time management, wasn't in place. Late assignments is very crucial when you're in SNHU. You can graduate super fast, but it's really all on you, if I had to be honest, right? So for your late assignments, even though I'm the type of person, turn it in anyway, it still can drop your grade. So if you do not want that to happen, then do what I did. Well, what I started doing that helped me successfully. And that is making up a day for my course. So for instance, for me, if I can just do a prime example, on Tuesdays, I wear pink. I'm just going to be honest with you. Not Wednesdays, but Tuesdays, I wear pink. On Wednesdays, I have Workout Wednesday. On Fridays, I have Relax and Chill Fridays. And on Saturdays, I call them my Super Saturdays because as a mom, I try to get everything done. So I decided to use that same mommy tactic and use it with going to school. So depending on the courses that I took, for me, I had to take Python and I had to take databases courses. So on Mondays was Python day, Tuesdays was database course day. So something similar to that is going to definitely help you. As long as you make sure that you get it done before Sunday, you should be good. However, always make sure that you pay attention to your notifications and your reminders from your instructor or your professor. They're going to give you a different due date. However, for SNHU, you got to make sure you get it done by Sunday. But always make sure you pay attention to that. I did not. Even though you had to turn your assignment in by Sunday, if it's not done by Wednesday for some of your professors, literally you're still going to get a late assignments points deducted off. So let me express that too, okay? And I did not know that. So just know, make sure you do that. Another thing that made me not so successful at the beginning is not using tutoring. That is going to make you fail so fast. Let's just be honest. You're a mom now and you have a family. And even if you don't have a family and it's just you and your little babies, guess what? You still do not remember anything that happened in reading, math, and science. You need guidance. And that's what the tutoring system is for. It is what helped me successfully get through. And that's the reason why I wanted to express the importance of it so bad. So at the beginning, I was literally just trying to figure it out on my own. I was going on Google. I was looking at other people's assignments, and which you can't really do in SNHU. Not to mention the fact you are going to have other programs depending on what type of degree program you're in. If you're looking to do computer science, let me state, you are going to have other programs that you're going to have to pay for. But it's worth it. Successfully, you're going to be able to learn more and grasp onto it. And the tutoring that you get in the end that we're going to talk about is going to make it feel a lot more easier to get through. Okay? So just know that within any type of courses that you have in computer science, okay? Whether that's math or programming, whatever, you are going to see it. But it is going to be something that's going to help you understand what you are looking to learn again, okay? So let me suggest that. However, knowing that you're going to have to pay for that is something that I did not know. So you are going to have to pay for that. I think it's like $89 to $100. So be mindful of that. But you need it in order to pass the course. So you can't say, well, I'm just not going to pay for it. I'm just going to do this and this. No, you need it in order to pass the course. I did not know that. You need it in order to pass the course. Just want to put that reminder out there. So what ended up being my saving grace for my semesters was using the tutoring. So SNHU has an awesome tutoring program that is available 24/7. Yes, 24/7. And they are on it. The only thing you have to do is go to 24/7 tutoring. You just choose whatever program that you're in, or you'll choose whatever course that you need assistance in. And then you'll just write down your question, and you're going to get a tutor who is specialized in what you have problems with, or that something that you need assistance in. And they are hands-on. They were literally my angels during the whole entire semester, if I had to be honest. Not to mention the fact they don't want to just give you the answer. They want to show you how you are able to get it. So if you have another question like that, you're able to get it without any problems at all. They do have it to where you can either do it via chat, or if you're like me, I need to hear what you're saying, you can do it where you can hear them, but they do not have video. So they do not have video. However, if you just want the voice, you can do the voice. Or if you just want to do the chat because you're not comfortable, you can do the chat. It's totally up to you. However, it definitely helped me. They have this board that they use, and they're going to show you examples on what to do. So if you're going on to tutoring and you think you're just going to get an answer, it does not work like that. They want you to be successful. They want you to really, truly get a degree the way that you've always wanted it, with hard work and dedication. So you go there, they show you what to do, and trust me on it, you're going to be so much happier that you actually went And instead of getting the answer, learned how to do it, because now you feel more successful with getting your degree. So I can honestly say not using tutoring at first messed me up badly. I was using Google. I was looking at how other people were doing their work. I was completely confused. And sometimes I would be like, I can't do this. And I would just leave the answer blank, not realizing it was hurting my grade. So instead of allowing that to be my excuse, I went to tutoring. And it definitely changed everything. They're willing to help you through the way without any problems. And granted, I was able to pass with a very high grade. And so I just want that to be your story too. So if you're looking to go back to school, no matter what program, make sure that you pay attention to tutoring. Use your tutoring, use your help. Those were the things that made me completely unsuccessful with going back to school and was dropping my grade. Now, and even though I gave you some tips that were supposed to show you that, hey, this is what I did to make it a lot better for me. Now I'm going to give you some tips that made me skyrocket, and now I am a senior. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. I am so sorry. But if you are telling yourself that you are ready to go back to school, you have to accept the fact that there are just some things you're going to have to sacrifice. And as a mom, sometimes it can feel like, well, I'm missing out on this, I'm missing out on that. But I had to change my mindset. That is what helped me skyrocket. I had to change my mindset. I am a mother to a beautiful 3-year-old girl. Her name is Amira, and I love her so much. And I told myself, well, I was going to school at the time, and she was 2 years old. I said, well, you know what? As of right now, she would be more proud of me getting it done now than waiting until she's older. And when she needs me even more, I'm not there. So I had to come up with a plan. I needed to make sure that I stayed focused, because going back to school was going to better her life, make sure that she has everything that she needs, and not to mention let her see her mom be so successful, so she has something to look forward to when she gets older. That's the thing that made me change my mind. You gotta remember why you're doing it. Your babies or your kids, your babies, your kids, your teenagers, they want to see you be successful, and seeing you walk across that stage is literally going to give them the encouragement to do it too. So with that being said, I had to change my mind. I had to tell myself, regardless, I'm walking across that stage. So even when my daughter was reaching for me, because trust me, I definitely do understand your kids want your attention even when you're busy, even when you're not in school. So you want to know what I had to do? Anytime when my daughter was like, enough school, mommy, I want you, I turned on my 30-minute timer and I gave my baby 30 minutes of fun. So if that was just running around, having a good time, playing with some toys, tickles, loves, kissies, putting on a movie so she'll feel comfortable, and getting back to work, that is what I did. So you can still be a loving and a focused mom, but still managing your goals too. They just want to make sure that they know for a fact you're still there, and you are. And that's what I show my daughter each and every single time. When she wants my attention, I give her 30 minutes. And then after that, I get back to work. Count your days. I have to be honest with you. The best thing I love about being at SNHU is that they give you the timing remaining for the semester the moment that you go into Brightspace. Brightspace is an area where you're going to be able to see everything in regards to your courses, your degree, whatever it is that you need to see, any alerts or reminders, you're going to see it there. That is what really motivated me to make sure that during the semester, I get that work done. I am not playing. When you see you only have 8 days left remaining, you ask yourself, what's more important? Let's see. Is laying in bed and scrolling on TikTok going to get me faster to my degree? Or am I just going to suck it up, tie my hair up, and get to work? Count your days. It's going to go by super, super fast. So if I knew for a fact that I had some free time, I said, as much as I don't want to do this right now, I'd rather relax because I had such a hard day. I'm going to tie my hair up and I'm going to go ahead and get to work. And I was so proud of myself because it honestly worked. Literally counting your days and realizing that you really don't have enough time to play around. Not with SNHU, Mountain, may I say. It's going to help you out tremendously. It's about 8 weeks per semester. So that means you only have 8 weeks to understand, to get the grade that you need, and to be successful in what you're trying to do. 8 weeks. That's it. Be very mindful of that. And once I realized that, Saturday mornings, of course, you wake up early every day of the week. Saturday is the day where you just want to go to sleep. But tell yourself, 8 weeks, I can just wake up early, get this work done so I can have the rest of my day. And it's going to make you feel a lot better. Count your days. Please build the schedule that honestly fits you. So for me, I was a full-time working mom and I had to also focus on my business as well. And even though most people say, well, you got to pick and choose, you can do all of them. The only thing you need to do is you need to find the schedule that best suits you. So if you are a mom that works that 8 to 4 schedule and you're trying to manage a business on top of that, you got to figure out which one is going to be the most, have the most time, right? So for me, what I did was simple. 8 to 4, when I get home, I do my small assignments during the week. I do my larger assignments during the weekend. The reason why I did it that way, or I had to see which one was going to be best, is that during the week, I know I need that fuel to get through because I have me a baby girl and she needs my attention big time, right? Toddler life, if you know, you know. So I had to make sure that I knew what was going to be best, right? So during the week, I made sure I did all my small assignments. And with SNHU, it's going to show you week 1 all the way to week 8. And during those weeks, you're going to be able to see that it'll tell you before you go to the next week, get ready for your project. So that way you know. It's not a lot of work that you're going to have to do, but they do require a lot of critical thinking and being able to understand the material. So with that being said, making sure that you're getting it done during the week, do the small assignments, do your projects on the weekend. You'll have a lot more time with your family. You have a lot more time to focus on whatever it is you want to do. And you can get ready to focus more on that business, even if that means processing orders as well. You'll be able to do so much more with making sure you find the schedule that best suits you. So if that schedule doesn't work for you and you're like, well, I think I'm not going to be able to do it that way, that's fine. If you know that you have more time during the weekend to get the work done, switch it. So the only thing you would have to do is do your projects during the week, even though it takes a lot of time. And then during the weekend, do all your small assignments. But either way, SNHU has it in a sense where you're still able to have and manage your life while still going for what you really want, and it's your degree. So you still are able to use either one, which best suits you. I used the first one and I was able to get absolutely everything done. I woke up early in the morning, preferably about 5 o'clock, and so it takes you about 2 to 3 hours per project, right? So I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, tired as all get out on a Saturday morning. I made sure that I did my projects successfully, and when I knew for a fact that everything was good, and like I said before, make sure you use your tutoring. It's going to help you. After that, I'm done. I can enjoy my Sunday, I can do what I want to do, and get ready for the next week on Monday. So that's what I did, and it worked for me. And I was able to focus more on my business on Sundays. So on Sundays, I was able to make designs, do what I need to do, and figure out what I need to do for my business, and we'll have a whole nother video on what to do as a brand new business owner that people don't tell you. So I'll make sure that I'll put that in there. However, when it comes to schooling, SNHU has it to where you're able to manage the time. So you got this. Lastly, don't you dare give up. I tell myself all the time, I had a baby. I can do anything. And it's up to me to keep that momentum. It's up to me to have the spirit to keep on going. And it's up to me to focus and build the life that I want for my baby girl. And that's what I know for a fact you can do it too. You had a baby and you have a family. And if you don't have a family and it's just you and your baby, you're even more powerful. You can definitely do this. This is your second chance. You got to think of it like that. Going back to school and getting accepted again, that's your second chance. Take it with everything that you got and push as hard as you can. Another thing that also helped me is looking at the other beautiful people who graduated too. On YouTube, just look up SNHU graduation and you'll be able to see that that's going to be you soon. They did it. They graduated. They pushed through. They managed it all. So why can't you? Once I told myself that, literally it pushed me to just keep on going regardless of what I had going on in my life, because I wanted to be able to hear my name being called. I wanted to finally wear my cap and gown, which brings me to my next thing. SNHU has it to where you can either do two things. If you are online and you want to walk across the stage, you can go to New Hampshire and you can actually graduate with everybody else. But if you just want to have a standard graduation party and you just honestly just want the degree to get it out the way, you can graduate and have fun at the house with your family, who also supported you during this amazing journey of you changing your life. So in the end, you are still going to have the best celebration ever. But don't give up. It's going to be long nights. You need to accept that. It's going to be hard work. You're also going to have to accept that. And every single time I work out, I tell myself, I got to go until failure, until my body says, no more, this is way too much. And if you want that to be you in school, then that's what you have to tell yourself, until failure. But there is no failure. Not when you know for a fact that you got this. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep going. You've made it this far. And just remember, you deserve to decorate your cap, and you deserve to put on that gown, that beautiful dress where your family is like, wow, mommy, you look so beautiful. You did it. So congratulations to you for getting to the end of this video, because that means you are telling yourself, I want more for me. I got this. I am going back to school. And I know that I'm going to be successful at the end of the day. And you will. I'm rooting for you the same way your family is rooting for you. And if you do decide to go back to school, comment down below. I want to root for you. I want to root for you. I want to see you do it too. I want to see you conquer and make the changes in your life that you never knew that you could do. But now you have the courage to do it. I want to see that for you. Let's all be successful. Let's all be able to follow our dreams and have the things in life that we honestly want for our family. I want to see you there. So, if you enjoyed today's video, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me about your journey. Tell me about what motivates you. And let's come together as women and let's continue to fight for the life that we want for our children. I love you. Thank you so much again for joining, and I hope you have an amazing day.